Yo, what's going on, everybody? My name is Rabbit, and welcome back to more Let's Play Paladin's Quest Blind, episode number 7. I cannot believe we're already 7 videos into this. It feels a little bit crazy. As for a quick recap, in our previous episode, we were able to successfully retrieve Medea, and it feels a little weird to me, but Fritz, before we even were on our way back to Ratzurk, he ended up revealing to us that he had a lady friend that was eagerly awaiting the door, so he bounced, leaving the two of us together. I ended up bringing Medea back to the Elder's house on my own as Chesney, and after a bit of conversing and dialogue exchanges, Medea revealed to us that she feels it is her destiny to come with us, and I mean, how can you say no to someone as adorable as Medea? Just look at that portrait. So lovely, so elegant, so sophisticated, and more than likely somehow tied to one of the 3 people who appear to be the pillars of this world, known as Lennis. Anyhow, our next objective is to meet some girl named Daphne, I think in a town called Geraint. We need to head to the western part of the world, but before we do that, I wanted to see if now we're in the position to hire a mercenary. I'm not sure if we can, but might as well check it out. What's a child like you coming out here for anyway? Get out of here quickly, he says. Same information that we received before. Yeah, I guess we can't hire anyone here in Ratzurk. I don't know if there's just a basic level you have to have before people decide that kindness is the way, but we're not too worried about it. I feel like as Chesney, since we're level 8, we're sitting fairly comfortably in terms of defense and offense abilities. Now Medea herself, not that strong, but I feel confident that she'll get there eventually. And even if I have to take some time off camera again, getting her where she needs to be, I'm not too worried about it. But what I do want to do, I don't know what any of these spells mean. What is NG down? That is so aggravating, but whatever. We'll use her offensive Bolt S just to take out the monster, get it up. You guys know the drill. The more we use it, the better everything becomes. So while we do have downtime like this where we're not too worried about what's going on. Oh, how the hell? Oh, I see. I can go through here. I'm going to have to grow accustomed to what is passable terrain and what is not. Oh my gosh, Kong. That thing looks a little crazy. We'll use Fire G on the constrictors to get rid of them. We'll see how Bolt sizes up to this Kong. That's a new enemy. I don't think we've run into that before. At first I thought it was a goblin, but it is definitely not a goblin. Oh my gosh. Maybe I should have gotten the shield for her instead of having a knife and a dagger in each of her arms. But whatever, it'll be okay. Our bottles are full. We're feeling good. Holy shit, that's a lot of XP. Well, there we go. There's the level we were hoping for her. Also, just to offer, randomly as it's coming into my mind, I wonder if it is to your advantage to not hire mercenaries so that you can be splitting the XP just between 2 people as opposed to splitting it between 3 or 4. That would be my guess, but maybe there will be a point where you have to have 4 people in your party anyway, so me thinking about this might not have any merit or value. What the hell is the point of this? Is it just to slow you down? That's odd. Hey, but gotta give them credit. They threw some new things on the terrain there for you to interact with, and those do not look like hedgehogs in the slightest. But whatever, game. We'll see if we can take them out. I'm loving the XP we're getting, so that makes me feel better about my decision to not have backtracked to that cave to try to level up Medea. Seems like we're going to get more than enough XP from our journey to Geraint. Let me see. I kind of want to just try out some of these other spells just to see what they do. I mean, I don't know what the hell these things mean, but we'll just cast them anyway. Might as well. So 14 XP resulted in a level 4 Chesney. You guys can see the boost that he gets there to each respective stat. It just scrolls through everything hella quickly. I wish it would give you the opportunity to kind of select what you want to blast through and what you don't, but whatever. Good news, friends. By trial and error, I was able to figure out that the SP, I think it said SP up spell that Medea has, I'll just quickly show you so that you can have a point of reference here. So this one here, SP up, does refer to increasing your speed. So I guess SP will always refer to speed. I think PS will almost always refer to poison. Still don't really know what MG is. Oh, you're kidding. Could I actually have clicked on all of these from the fucking beginning? You guys, if only I had a face cam so you could see how annoyed I am. Restore what? I haven't seen that actually heal, so perhaps not all of the descriptions are good to my own credit. Oh my god, you guys, I cannot believe I didn't click on anything. So lightning on one enemy makes forces quicker. Why wouldn't it just say increases speed? Because it's literally what it says when you cast it in battle. It says like speed up or something like that. Speed with an arrow up. Anti-PS will purify poison. Repel enemies' magic. So MG down, it lowers the enemy's magic, I guess, potency, and then freezes the enemy. Wowie, wowie, wow, wow. I don't know what to say. I can't believe I never thought to click on any of those spells. That makes me want to call it a day. So set fire to one enemy, set fire to one group. We already figured these out on our own. And freeze, I also have been casting it a little bit with Chesney, hence his SP having a teeny tiny bit of a gauge there. And it does freeze them and they can't move or attack for a certain amount of time, I'm guessing, until they thaw. Anyway, just wanted to throw that out there. What is the point of these trees here? Is this the entryway to the forest, or is it just an inn and a place to save? Very cool. You seem to have gotten lost in the forest. It's been a long time since I've seen anyone. You can sleep here tonight. Oh, well, that's great. I guess this is a place where you can take the time to level up if you wanted to. Good morning, you two. You slept soundly. If you're tired, rest some more. That is fantastic that they thought to throw this in here. And I can save your progress up to now. Shall I save it? I mean, I guess we can. Might as well. Whatever, we'll just alternate. There's not much to be lost here. Okay, well, that's cool. Makes me regret using my bottles up until this point, but oh my gosh, it is what it is. Let me take a second. How close am I to levels 94? And for her, 31. You know what? I might actually just take a second before we even go into the forest to get Medea up just one more to level 6. So give me a second, my loves. Alrighty, folks, welcome back. So I took about 5 minutes and I was able to successfully raise both Chesney and Medea's levels by 1. So just so you can quickly take a peek at how those changes did impact stats, here you go for Chesney. And we'll go back and take a look at Medea's information as well. Nothing really too spectacular or anything to write home about, but I did feel like at least getting the extra HP on Medea was going to be critical to being more than likely successful with this next area we're advancing into. I also did take the liberty of saving, hence why we were back in that, oh my gosh, area. What the hell is this? What is going on? This is a Skuru mobile camp. What? I'm not sure what this means and why this music is playing. Is this a town? Birds are weak to the spell of fire. I know that. You know, I'll always welcome the extra information, the pro tips, so thanks for that. Birds are weak to fire. Okay. Does the word bird refer to any aerial monster, or is it specifically bird designs? Interesting. Travelers, if there's something you want, let us sell it to you. Oh, no. Okay, this is fine. So medicine, I think Medea's needs to be filled. And maybe Chesney's? Okay, yep, no more medicine will fit in the bottle, he says. So we're good. Well, that's nice. I was expecting this to be a forest, hence why I took the time to get those levels, but it appears as though that was an exercise in futility because it's not needed here. Ever since the disaster of a few days ago, the Purpbirds, our livestock, have been upset. One of the Purpbird developed an unusual intellect and led the others to Denebra Mountain, where they are entrenched. This is quite inconvenient as we are a nomadic people. So what does this mean? That they're blocking your access to a resource you need, or that by losing them you're losing a food resource? I'm not sure what he's trying to suggest, but do you know who caused that disaster? Yeah, some guy named Duke or something. What? You did? Don't be ridiculous. A youth like you couldn't possibly do something so dastardly. That's a word you don't see every day. I've got to figure out a way to incorporate that into my vocabulary. Dastardly. My goodness. It's like bamboozle. You love it and you want to use it as much as possible. What the hell is this? Listen to the request of my father who is inside. Okay. What are these things? Did they say already? Oh, it's the elder. Travelers, because you seem to be spiritualists, I have a request to make. The fact is, the birds we heard, the Purpbirds, have staged a rebellion. I think that the rebellion would stop if the leader were defeated, but he is strong. Many Skuru, that's what these things are called, have perished. You cannot defeat the leader without fire magic. Please defeat the leader. Yeah, I've got it. Oh, thank you. My son, Tiger, is standing outside. He will join you. Please fly with him to Denebra Mountain. I'm not ready to go to this mountain pass yet. So I guess when you are ready, you can talk to him and he'll join you. But first, let's make sure we've exhausted every single building in terms of just surveying the area. I'm sorry, you can't rest here. If you want to, go to the hut below. I don't need to rest. I will just run outside and sleep in that. I don't know, is it just like a traveler's camp? A hotel? I guess it's not fair to call it a hotel because they didn't charge us to sleep there. I don't know, but we will just head this way. Oh, there's a guy. Oh, we talked to him already. He was the first person I believe we spoke with. Okay, so what is here? And why are these rooms so empty? Free, free. With the Purpbird gone, we have nothing to do. Oh, he's saying his time is free. Okay. To be fair, and to play devil's advocate, I don't know if anyone really has the right to blame these Purpbirds for staging a rebellion, especially if they were farming them for food. It's almost like in Mass Effect. I don't remember the names of any of the species that were in that game, but that like robot group that ended up rebelling against whatever Tali was. I guess because they were AI and they became smart and they felt like, why are we basically your slaves and your bitches when we're just as good as you, if not a little bit better in terms of our strength and intellect? Just saying. Yep, okay, he was the one who had told us. It's the Skuru mobile camp. And did we already speak to you? Birds are weak to fire. Yes. Okay. So I think we've learned everything that we really can learn. So let's go back and talk to Taiga. Makes me think of the rapper. Not a huge fan. And I think his is spelled Taiga, like T-Y-G-A. My goodness, so ridiculous. But, Tiger, are you ready to fight? I don't know what it is with me and all of my commentary, but yes, we're going to fly now. Hang on. So, Tiger has joined your party. Again, I am just going to go out on a limb and make the assumption that his allegiance with us is temporary. Oh, but that's cool. We're holding onto his legs. Ooh, so Chesney's holding onto Tiger's legs, and Medea appears to be holding onto Chesney's. That is so cool. Take us, Tiger, take us to our destination. Get your minds out of the gutter, please. It'd be nice if some of these people would stick along for the ride, but I can see why they'd want to keep things fresh, keep it moving by switching people in and out. We have arrived. Denebra Mountain is just ahead. The leader is at the summit. Okay, so we do have a little bit that will, I feel much better. So these are fountains we can interact with? Didn't I try that in the cave where we were trying to retrieve Medea and it didn't work? Did I do it wrong when we were in there? I don't understand. What? All right, well before we, and why are you in the front? I guess Tiger can be second. He's level 8. Yeah, and Medea is level 6. Let's just take a second. We don't have... What? Chesney. Oh, and then you pick who's second, and then, okay, the last person is obviously last. Let's take a moment just to see what Tiger looks like in battle in regards to the spells that he has or equipment that he has. And what the fuck are those things called? Did it even say? Oh, they're Purpbirds. They're genuinely purple birds. Okay, game. So he's got break G, break S, and defense up. Yes! Oh, use it on whom? I guess let's put it on Medea. And can we cast freeze on the Purpbirds? Might as well, right? Or maybe we should put it on Kong? I don't know, whatever, you guys. We're going to end the episode with this confrontation so that when we resume in episode number 8, we will be ready to move forward into, I guess, the Denebra Mountain, I think is what it was called. All right, so defense up. Beautiful. I still have not seen what the, what is it, heal? Was it called heal up? I haven't seen what it actually does. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Break group to the Purpbirds, and if you want, because yeah, heal up hasn't actually healed us. Has it? I'll try it again. Maybe you have to just get it up before you see its effects or the value of casting it. But Chesney, we'll take a look at where he's at. 225. We used heal up. And nothing. What does that do? Does it remove status effects? But I feel like that's what anti-PS does. Anti-poison. Whatever, you guys. I'm not going to worry too much about it. Let's just use our spells. We'll use break S. And I guess we'll just use bolt S. What a great way to end things. Our last episode was a little bit long. I think we clocked close to 21, 22 minutes. So we'll try not to let this one be too horrendously long. But all right, we will take a sip from this fountain, and I will bid you lovelies adieu. So once again, thank you so much for joining me along for the ride. I feel like I tell you guys that in every single episode, but I genuinely cannot express via words how excited I am to be playing this blindly for you and to have you guys possibly experiencing it blindly yourselves. Or maybe this is your second, third, or fourth rodeo and you're just getting a kick out of seeing me struggle my way through deciphering all of the fucking abbreviated names for everything. But it'll be fine. Everything will come together with time. I feel like we're already doing a better job of determining what is what and what these things are supposed to do. So anyway, thanks again for watching, everyone. My name is Rabbit. This is my completely blind run of Paladin's Quest for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. So take care, be good, and I'll see you shortly in episode number 8.